Hello friends, so this is the continuation of Java 8 and Java 9 feature related to interface. So in the previous video we had discussed that what are the Java enhancement related to 8, Java 8 enhancement related to interface only. So now in this video we'll discuss enhancement related to Java 9. So previously earlier we had discussed these things like what? Like two things are there extra, default and static. Okay. In interface, we have variable that are constant, we have method that are abstract, and data that we have, and always that data means variable only that are constant always. Now the two things added in Java, one is default method and another one is static method. Okay, in Java 9, related to Java 9, okay, Java 9, we have what? We have these all things like what? Constant variable. Okay, constant variable we have abstract method, we have what? Default method, that from Java 8, we have static method. Okay, we have now in Java 9 we have private method and private static method. These two added in Java 9, private static method. Okay, so how we can create the method, how we can call, we'll see in practically actually. Okay, got my points? So let's open Eclipse and I'll start. I have already created the class that is private static method in Java 9. Okay, so see, we have what we have to create. We have to create the interface, and for interface we have a keyword interface. I'll write my interface, right? My interface. My interface. In my interface, I'll create methods. What method I'll create? I'll create the method private static, private method, and private static method. Fine. And along with default method also I'll create, because default method is one of the method that from that we can call these methods. So how we can call these methods? Let's create first one, default method. Okay. Now I'll create the default method. So what? Default is a keyword. Default. Fine. Default. What? Default. It is returning nothing. Void default method. So I'll call mo. Fine. And I'll print in the implementation. I'll print only what? This is default method. This is default method. Fine. method. This is default method. Now next I'll call what? I'll call private method. I'll create the private method, not call. Private void m2, and I'll provide the body only. This is what? The just a statement. What? This is private method. This is private method. Fine. Now next one I'll call private. I'll create the private static method. How we can create? See, private static void m3. Fine. And in the implementation I'll provide only the statement. What? This is private static method. This is private static method. Private static method. Fine. So this is fine. Now how we can call these methods? So by calling these methods, we have a main method. I'll create the. So first of all, before creation of the object, I'll implement what? This my interface. Okay. Now I'll call the object of this class that normally we are calling as usual. Object equals to new. Fine. So this is fine. Now I can call this time obj dot m1. M1 I can call, but in M1 only is that M1 is the only default method. So how we can call private and static? I'll put here what M2 default method, M3 in default method. Both private and private static method I'll call in the default, because default one is the invoker method, I can say, right? So this is fine. Fine. Good. So what we can do now? We can call, see, this is, if we can call, see, this is default method, this is private method, and this is private static method. Fine. So this way we can do. We can call, we can create the private method, we can create the private static method in Java 9 itself, right? And these both are default and static are from Java 9, and these two private and private static both are from Java 9. Okay, so this is the, and private, see, in Java 9 private method must have a body, and these method accessed within the interface only. Okay, and since these methods are private, so we cannot override them in the implementation class. So that's why we are calling these method in the default method only, and default method is the invoker method. Fine, got my points? Yeah. So that's all about the Java 9 related to interface, Java 9 enhancement related to interface. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks a lot.